Happy Thursday, everybody. Today's topic is why talking to our aging parents about tough topics is important. But first thing first, wherever you're watching, like and comment and hit that share button. And every week I give away a prize to somebody that does that likes, comments, and shares my YouTube videos to somebody that's going to need to hear it. And you're also going to need to know when I get notified live, and you're going to need to go back and watch some videos of mine because there's a lot of topics out there that I have, and I try to keep everything short and sweet. Everything is like under 6 minutes because that's how I consume information the best. Just give me all the high points. So that's me. Here's Cindy. There's no fluff. Get right to the point. Dive deep instantly. That's the joke I always tell to people. I was like, I will introduce myself to a stranger. I will say hi. I will ask you one superficial question. And then I guarantee you that my next question is going to be something deep. And it's interesting to see how people react to that. But I was like, I am real. Let's get real. Idle chit chat, small talk is very hard for me. I was like, I want to get to know you, like, really get to know you. Like, if we're strangers and I haven't known your dog's name right off the bat, I'm not doing my job of getting to know you better. All right, so back to why talking to our aging parents about tough topics is important. Uh, One of the first things is you're going to have to get you're going to have to get really comfortable with being uncomfortable because nobody wants to do any of these things because it's so uncomfortable. And the hack for that is just get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like I just told you in my previous story just now, I'm real comfortable being uncomfortable. So it makes things easier. Like we're going to have to do these hard things. You can either bury your head in the sand, which is not an option, or you can get comfortable being uncomfortable. So I just got comfortable being uncomfortable. And here I am to help you being comfortable with uncomfortable. All right. So, number one reason you need to talk to your parents about tough topics, you can do the easy work now, but you think it's hard. You're like, I don't want to do it, Cindy. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Visualize yourself like trying to give a cat a bath. You see their arms are sprayed out, they're not going in there. I know that's how you're feeling, but I'm letting you know if you do it now, it's easier work instead of doing all the hard work afterwards. All the hard work afterwards. Like, you don't want to have years of fun calling people and talking about somebody that passed away, and the people on the other end don't even care that you're talking about somebody that once was living and is now dead. Like they don't even say, I'm sorry for your loss. That's how much fun it is talking to people in the real world after somebody passes. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you have all your I's dotted, all your T's crossed, and everything is going well. So you can have, which was my second point, you can have more time to grieve properly instead of being in the weeds of the minutia of stuff. I mean, it's much better to be able to grieve the loss than have to chew somebody out on the phone or for the fifth time say, I'm sending you a death certificate. This was actually a living person attached to this. Like, this is my mother or this is my father. I know you have no compassion, but you're going to have some compassion. So that was my second point. And my third point is when you have a plan and a structure in place, and I'm not big, like I'm not an inside the box kind of girl. I am an outside the box person. But when you get everything laid out in a nice little notebook or a nice little thing, and you know where everything is, all the answers to the question, you have a plan, there's less stress because you literally can hand the book to somebody and be like, here, let's work the plan. It's time to work the plan. My loved one is in the hospital. My loved one passed away. My loved one needs to move to nursing care or retirement home. Let's work the plan. And my mom was a huge 3-ring binder fan. Like, if that is the best thing, but it was a plan. Like, put it in a 3-ring binder. I got engaged. My mom made a 3-ring binder for my wedding. My sister got engaged. My mom made a 3-ring binder for the thing. That helped her have everything in a place. Here's where the flowers are. Here's where the this. Here's where the that. So your wonderful wedding book is now a aging parents book that you're going to put together for your family. Have one for your mom, your dad, your stepmom, your stepdad, your grandma, your grandpa. have one for everybody. Get their little book out. It was like, now it's time. We're at this stage of their life. Now it's time to work the plan. And I guarantee you, it will take a lot of stress off your life. And you got me. You have me that is telling you before you get to these things, or maybe you've already buried one parent and it didn't go well. The second one is still here. It's time to get the things together. I made a whole Facebook group for this that we go in there, ask questions, we do the hard work. We're all getting uncomfortable. We're all getting comfortable with uncomfortable situations and topics, and it makes it a lot easier because I did it by myself, and it's much easier doing it in a community of people. So jump in the jump into the Facebook group, and I will see you guys all tomorrow.